Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Assalamu alaikum. Hola and welcome. Vamos a estudiar. We are coming with yet another series of chapter number 14 that is all about related to industrial developments, chemical industries, and today the topic of our discussion is that how we are going to prepare that urea and what does that chemical industry of urea will perform in our country. So let's proceed towards the raw materials. The raw materials are simply ammonia and carbon dioxide. As far as the preparation of ammonia is concerned, you go for the Haber's process. You have to take 1 volume of nitrogen that is taken from air by liquefaction process and 3 volume of hydrogen obtained by passing any of methane gas and steam over heated nickel. And then finally it is passed over the iron catalyst at 452 degrees centigrade and 200 atmosphere. And let's see the equation. Over the arrows you are having 450 degrees centigrade and 200 atmospheric pressure, 1 volume of nitrogen treated with 3 moles of hydrogen. Simply you will get the gaseous ammonia. So this ammonia is actually undergoing and the different process, but you are having the flow sheet of it in which nitrogen and hydrogen binds together with 1:3 ratio, and it will under the certain conditions in the pressure, temperature and atmospheric you will getting that liquid form of ammonia, and the unreacted gases will go to recycling process. So first most important thing is that how we are proceeding towards its preparation steps. So first step is simply the reaction of ammonia and carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is in the form of gases which are passing to the liquid ammonia and resulting in the formation of ammonium carbamate. This ammonium carbamate is NH2COONH4 in the liquid state, and when you go for the second step, it's simply the urea formation. This ammonium carbamate is in liquid form and it is evaporated by simply passing the steam over it, and it dehydrates, removing the water molecule and turns into urea. This is well explained in the form of equation that how that liquid ammonium carbamate get dehydrated and turns into urea. Now this urea is in liquid form and we want to get its granules, and for this you have to pass that liquid urea from the top of the tower and the hot air from the bottom, and a stage will come when both will encounter each another and it evaporates to give you small granules. So after that you have to store it with the better packaging and then sold into the markets. Now here is basically the flow sheet that's showing all the steps in the formation of urea. You are having the 4 chambers: reaction chamber, evaporator, granulator and storage. In the reaction chamber, the main steps will take in place where the carbon dioxide and the liquid ammonia get introduced and ammonium carbamate is formed. In evaporator, you have to pass the steam and liquid ammonium carbamate get evaporated, dehydrated, and finally it's sent to the granulator. From the top, urea is introduced and hot air from the bottom, and ultimately granules of urea is formed, which is undergoing a storage process. So let's see the main characteristics of urea. It's genuinely in white crystalline organic compound, non-toxic, non-explosive, but they can be stored safely because it's very hygroscopic and it can absorb moisture, and therefore better storage packaging will be required. In front of you, you are having that formula where carbonyl group is in the center, and both sides you are having NH2 groups. You can write it in the condensed form or as well as in the open form as well. So certain important points that is related to its usages: it is used in fertilizers. Obviously it is the rich source of nitrogen, so 46.6% nitrogen is present and 90% of it is used in fertilizer making. It's also used as animal feed additive. So as far as the higher percentage of nitrogen is concerned, the most important use as one of the most abundantly used nitrogen is fertilizer. As it is harmless, so it is useful for all the crops and soils. So it is used as raw material for the formation of different type of compounds like urea formaldehyde, and later on we come across that it is non-explosive, but it is used in the formation of explosive like urea nitrate. And it is also used in automobiles to reduce the NOx pollutant in the exhaust gases and turns into N2, which is less poisonous. So NH3, when treated with NOx, it turns into N2 and water. As far as the status of urea is concerned, that how many urea manufacturing units are there in Pakistan. So 6 major urea manufacturing units are introduced in Pakistan, but we are talking about the 4 major ones like Fuji Fertilizer Company, Angro Chemicals, Fuji Fertilizer, Bin Qasim and Daud Hercules. And as far as the shares are concerned, so Fuji Fertilizers is one of the biggest fertilizer manufacturing company with 59% of market shares. And obviously, whenever our industries are in danger, so government always give a direct or indirect subsidies to encourage the industries at the high level and to overcome the shortfall problems. I hope this lecture is very beneficial for you guys. Inshallah, we come up with a new industry. Till then, Allah Hafiz from my side.